Woo! Ah! Hello to the gays and girlies of the interweb. My name is Rob David and you're watching the RobPOP channel, your campus tits pop culture pick. Now today we're going to be doing something that is a first for this channel, and we're going to be getting into reaction videos. Now I'm really excited to do this. People always tell me that I'm very sort of reactionary and in the moment, and what better way to start than with one of my absolute favourite pop artists at the moment, who just dropped a new EP slash album slash mixtape, whatever you want to call it, yesterday. Yes, we're talking Kimmy P, Miss Kim Petras herself, who dropped a 7-part album slash EP called Slut Pop yesterday, which is destined to get me demonetized before I've even got this channel off the ground.
Spare change, ma'am.
Now, I have no idea what is in store for me here. I know that the visuals are on point. I've seen her in that Dolce & Gabbana photo shoot, and the aesthetic for this is giving me very Y2K. I don't really know what we're doing in terms of eras for Kim at the moment. We had like Future Starts Now, which was giving us French and leading into like a problematique era. Then we got like the cartoon silliness of Coconuts, and now we've got a random EP thrown in the middle. Don't really know what's going on, but all I know is that 2022 feels like it's shaping up to be the year of the Kim, and I'm all here for that. I bloody love me some Kim Petras. She just does pop very simply, just how the pop girls did it back in the 2000s. She gives me Britney teas, she gives me Katy Perry teas. So I am ready to get my slut pop juices flowing. Right, let's get into it. I'm actually so excited for this. We've got 7 songs, we're clocking in at a grand 15 minutes and 51 seconds because hey, it's 2022. Why waste more than 2 minutes on a track, apparently? So track number 1, the self-titled Slut Pop. Let's hit it. This already sounds nothing like anything I've heard of Kim before. I would just like to say how much I love that Kim is owning her titsness these days. That's not a word, it is now.
Illiterate!
Like, she is a gorgeous trans woman loving her breastises. I'm not mad about that. This is kind of giving me Slater. I've got a feeling this whole album will remind me of Slater. Fuck your dad. It almost feels like an advert theme tune. Like she's selling me Slut Pop. I'm buying Slut Pop.
Actually, can I have 5 more of these little blonde bitches?
Quality lyricism here. Again, a running theme I feel like we're going to get throughout the whole of this album. Now this feels reminiscent of something from like Turn Off the Lights. This kind of transcending outro, which I feel like is going to go straight into the next track. Well, I feel like a slut.
The behavior that you exhibited was whore-like. The whore jumped out.
That's a lovely intro. That's probably not one I'm going to be adding to my playlist and playing repeatedly because, as I said, it just feels like an intro to the album. It's kind of like a taster for what you're going to get. It's a little bit electronic. It's definitely giving me that whole kind of Y2K vibe. Definitely getting slut. Word of the day, slut. Up next, track 2, Treat Me Like a Slut. Go for it, Kim. Why not? This is giving me Todrick. Nails, hair, hips, heels. Hopefully better than that. The lyricism, it's just not gonna let up. RIP any money that was ever going into this channel. Cheers, Kim. Excuse the Jessie tongue that keeps popping out of absolutely no reason. The better and the sweet.
Love the better and the sweet.
I want one of these songs to go a little bit harder than this, but I'm kind of feeling the whole vibe, and I feel like if I just continually listen to it as a 7-track thing, the whole vibe is going to soak in. These outros are so good. They're like my favourite parts of the songs. She loves to fuck. She loves to fuck. Again, Not groundbreaking, there's nothing yet that I'm like, this is gonna be stuck in my head all night.
This is so wrong. This is so wrong.
However, the whole vibe, the whole aesthetic I'm very into. As I said just then, I'm getting the feeling that this is very much gonna be an album that I need to listen to constantly together rather than just grabbing songs. However, having said that, am I very likely to be cooking food later while singing Treat Me Like a Slut? Yeah, probably. In fact, it's already stuck in my head and I've got a feeling by the end of this is gonna be my favourite. Treat me like a slut. I'm a simple boy, I like sluttery. You know what, I've fully changed my mind, this is very catchy. Just because I'm used to the big pop choruses of Heart to Break and Icy and Malibu, this is a bit more understated and I'm treating it like it's not something that's great and something that's fun. But it's an absolute earworm, so hey, who gives a fuck? Right, next up we've got Triple X. The first song not to have slut in the title, so let's get this going. Very understated intro. We love an orgasm.
Excuse me?
This is giving me like The Fame. I mean, I'll give it to her, she's making it very easy for me to learn the lyrics on first listen. I'm loving Kim's flow on these tracks. It's almost like rapper style. Yes, I love when Kim hits that higher register. This is a very simple track, but I'm feeling this. I am so basic.
Hey, you haven't returned any.
You are gay.
I wish these tracks were longer because I feel like this song has like more build in it. I'm sensing a pattern here. It's all starting to get very familiar formula. Sex, 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 sex. Okay, hear me out. I do really like this song. I really like every song. Where have the middle eights disappeared? Where have like the big hooks disappeared? I like this and it's making me feel a certain type of way. There's nothing wrong with me feeling like a slut. However, EPs like Turn Off the Light didn't reject the notion of making full-length songs that gave us like hook upon hook upon hook upon hook. That's what I love about Kim, and I feel like she's neglected it a little bit here. In replacement, we've got these 2-minute songs where we get 2 choruses, 2 verses, and an outro, and those choruses tend to be just like the same things repeated. So it's not that I don't like what I'm getting, I like what I'm getting, but I'd also like to mix a formula up because we're 3 songs in and I'm getting a lot of the same. But yes, XXX as an actual song, I felt like it was her most adventurous yet. We actually got that higher register that I love from Kim, where she actually shows off her vocals. I'm just gonna keep going. Next up, track 4, Superpower Bitch. Come on, give me something mixed up. Dirty! Filth!
Dirty. Filth.
I don't want anybody fucking me like my exes. I do not subscribe to that notion, but good for you, Kim. I like this. This feels most reminiscent of something from Clarity. I really like this higher vocal. I am being watched. I am being watched. Do you think I should just play Slut Pop out the window to the people looking at me? Hi. Like, it's not actually like anything from Clarity. I just kind of mean that layering of vocal is giving me like Sweet Spot vibes. This is actually building. But we're just going to another outro. Come on, Brooke Candy. Feel my titties through my shirt. Okay, that is my favourite yet. And it's probably the song that I felt best utilised its length. I feel like This felt full. It felt like she did more within the 2 minutes, so I didn't feel like I was still clamoring for more. Yeah, this is really good. Definitely getting Sex Dungeon from this whole thing, but occasionally it's taking me to the disco, and I like that. Next up, we have my favourite title, which is Throat Goat. But yeah, I have no words to comment on the title, so let's just get into the track, I guess. I mean, that's an intro.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
I think I'm enjoying it. I think. Yes, I'm a sucker for this track. This song is doing a better job at giving me a few more hooks. I kind of feel like this is the viral moment of this EP. I mean, who doesn't want to be a throat goat? Oh. It's the goat sound effects for me. Priyanka! I mean, that is certainly a piece of music that exists on planet Earth in 2022, made by Petras. Let me try and put into words. No. Definitely the most interesting track of the EP so far. I mean, it's all about sex, so I shouldn't be shocked by track 5, but somehow that song actually made me the most speechless yet. That was fucking stupid. There are no two ways around it. That was fucking stupid. And Kim Petras in reality is much better than this. She is above this, but pop music is also meant to be fun. We don't always have to take things like this so seriously. I'm trying not to take it seriously because it's not meant to be taken seriously. Kim Petras in this era is very clearly living in her tongue-in-cheek fantasy, and I'm happy to go along for that ride because she's always been a little bit tongue-in-cheek. Maybe, I think I might be obsessed with this song. I think I've convinced myself that I'm obsessed with this piece of shit. But I love it. I love it! Next up, the very shyly titled They Wanna Fuck. There's a lot of similar like rhythm patterns or like flow patterns. More repetition we're getting here. Like all of these songs are gonna stick in your head because she's repeating the same lyric. I do enjoy Kim exploring this kind of rap flow though. She sounds good. They wanna fuck. They wanna fuck. She wants to fuck. This is not really inspiring me. That's the first track that I'm just not that keen on. Like, it just didn't really go anywhere. I felt like the place it started at 0 minutes was the place it ended at 2.5, and I never really gained anything in the process. That was very much her wanting to fuck. They want to fuck, she wants to fuck, he, she, we wants to fuck for 2.5 minutes. Again, I get that this kind of song is a vibe, this whole EP is a vibe. Maybe you'd put it on to have sex to, but you'd probably have to stop when the goat sounds come in because I don't think anyone could really stay seriously in the moment for that long. Yeah, this one is not the one. We're gonna pass on They Wanna Fuck. My head's still craving some more throat goat. Don't think that's a sentence I'm gonna say again. Oh, not my head wants a throat goat. Alright, I'm slowly losing my entire brain going through this album, so we're going to track 7, final track from Slut Pop, Your Wish Is My Command. Oh, it almost sounds angelic. This is a different vibe. I mean, not wildly different, but Slightly. I want this to pop more. Just a bit more. Go girl. Give us nothing. Come on, do something fun with this last 40 seconds. Go the fuck off! Come on, Kimberly! I mean, it's not really going off, but it's cute. In your mouth, right now, right now, right now, right now. So, opinions. I actually don't know. I absolutely want to preface this by saying I adore Kim Petras. I love Clarity. I love everything from Turn Off the Lights. If you'd heard the last month or two in my household, it's Coconuts and Beg For You on repeat. I feel slightly let down, but it's a lot of fun. I feel like if you were to just listen to this as a completely solo project, forget everything Kim's done in the past, and just listen to this for a bit of fun. It is fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. And I'll be going back to Superpower Bitch, Treat Me Like a Slut, and probably Throat Go against my better judgment. It's just hard when you have the knowledge of her capabilities that she can put out some amazing stuff. Like the whole of that Turn Off the Light 17 track EP is just like wall-to-wall bangers. I actually don't think there is a bad song or interlude on that entire EP. So when you're comparing it, I don't think we're going to be looking back in a year's time at Slut Pop and talking about it like it's a masterpiece. But I'm trying to remove myself from that mind frame, because did I have fun listening to this? Yes. Do I feel like a slut? Yes, which is probably Kim's main aim here. Are these going to make some fun live moments? I assume they probably would. This album put a smile on my face at the very least, and I thought the production was pretty good across it. I feel like if I'm just gonna listen to it as a full 7-track thing and not split it up to react every single time, I think I would really get into the vibe. So yeah, this was definitely an interesting listen. For my first ever reaction video, I feel like I was definitely thrown in the deep end with some interesting material to work with here. And hey, I've come out of it feeling like a rebirthed slut. So thank you, Kimberly. Job well done on that front. And hey, if this gets you going for Valentine's, then have a lovely night. But yeah, that was my verdict of Kim Petras' Slut Pop. Whether you agree or disagree with me, please fire away in the comments below, because I can see myself listening to this for the rest of the day, and my opinions will probably have changed by the time this video is uploaded. And if you liked the video, please feel free to give the video a like, and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell if you want notifications every time I upload. We've got a whole load more content coming on the way. We've got Charlie dropping an album. We've had some amazing new music today. So this channel is really only getting started. But until then, keep it slutty and insert goat noise here. Goodbye.